Hello and welcome back to a brand new episode of Sam Talks Nerdy. Hope you're happy, doing well, dominating life, crushing it. After 2 months, I have finally finished the first season of One Piece, the anime. So, what did I think of the first season? Well, without further delay, let's get into it. Same deal as before, positives, neutrals, negatives. Let's go. Oh, and I guess this is the start of a new series I want to do called Sam Watches, or Rewatches. And let me just say, I get it now. Oh my god. I get it. I get why One Piece is so beloved. Or beloved. Is it my favorite anime? We'll see. Cowboy Bebop still holds my number one spot. But One Piece is definitely close behind. Positives. Honestly, there was so much I liked in the anime. As I mentioned in my Netflix review, I love the world of One Piece. My brother actually watched the Netflix adaptation, and he did mention that the live action kind of gives you a taste of the world of One Piece, which I do agree, but the anime gives us a full smorgasbord of this world. There's just a blend of different stuff in the anime. Pirate stuff, Western stuff, 1960s British fashion, I guess, with that one Broke Works member. Flintlock pistols that don't require reloading, a bunch of modern stuff. Just, I love this world. It's so whimsical, and I love it. I still love the characters. In fact, the anime makes me love them a lot more, but let me just be clear. I did not have any hatred towards any of the characters in the Netflix adaptation. Zoro was my favorite. But now my favorite list of characters has drastically increased to like almost all the Straw Hat crew. I may or may not be specific for Nami. Shanks. I fucking love Shanks. Well, Zoro is still my guy, though. Also, I was kind of made aware that Sanji in the anime was kind of a horn dog, but I honestly expect something similar to Mineta from My Hero Academia. Sanji in the anime is just more of a simp, which I get. A lot of characters have some awesome moments as well, like Zoro taking on Baroque Works while everyone was either asleep or passed out yammered. Definitely one of my favorite Zoro moments so far. And this is super random, but in my notes I put Luffy. No thoughts, just vibes. And I will admit, there were some moments with Luffy where I kind of, facepalm myself because, well, Luffy. I liked a lot of those we've gone so far as well. My favorites being Arlong and Smoker, and Don Creed does kind of come in close as well. I was just kind of bummed that after kind of learning how big he was in the anime, that he was kind of glossed over in the live action and killed, well, off screen. Him and Gin. Well, I mean, we did see a little bit of Gin, but I just kind of wish we got more of them in the live action because that also would be kind of cool to see their fight, in real life. And I can't wait to get more into Baroque Works because they look very interesting. And also in my notes for Baroque Works, I have Mr. 5, Gambit. I mean, come on, literally, dude is Gambit but in One Piece. Good as well. I loved a lot of these slapstick moments, and probably one of my favorite funny moments was when the Straw Hats learn about Crocodile. Nami just freaks out. And in fact, I love probably my favorite funny moments are when either Nami and Usopp are freaking out, or they're freaking out together. Just that always gets me to chuckle and smile. Trolls. And while I love the first season, it was a bit of a confusing watch because the thing about One Piece is that there are canon episodes and there is non-canon. They have nothing to do with the series episodes. But yet there are some non-canon episodes that also lead into canon episodes, which means you have to watch them or at least the ending of those. It's a whole thing. Thankfully, the movies are canon. But I thankfully was shown this cool website called One Piece, which breaks down all the essential arcs and episodes you need to watch to just get a full grasp of the story. And I will have that linked in the description in case if any of you want to check it out. Actually, I kind of made it hard on myself because what I did was that I used One Piece to guide my viewing on Funimation. And I probably could have just watched it all on One Piece, but I just didn't feel like trying to deal with getting it pulled up, the dub version on my phone, desktop, whatever. I just kind of want to watch it on my TV and not have to worry about anything with my computers. Though it was hard to kind of tell where a season ended because Funimation says it ends at this episode, but then Wikipedia says it ends at this episode, so I'm kind of in the middle of season 2 right now because a season 1 arc ended in was in season 2. So for now on, I'm just going to stick to Funimation. The animation did take some getting used to because I'm not used to all of the very expressive animations and the shark teeth, but I got over it pretty quickly, and I honestly kind of dig it. I did see some inconsistencies with the animation, some errors. A big one is Nami's character model. I feel like it changed between Baratier and Arlong Park. Am I crazy? Comment below. Also, I guess the logic and physics threw me a little bit because, I'm sorry, who can hold their breath underwater for that long? Now, my negatives. And I honestly didn't really care for the pacing that much. It's just a good example were the fights. They felt a little too drawn out at times. And I have that issue with a lot of anime fights. It annoys me when they are stretched out for multiple episodes, where one episode covers like one section, and then it goes to the next section, and so on, so forth. To where I'm just like, just put all in one episode. Come on, don't draw it out. And of course, some arcs were more interesting than others, but then again, this is the first season, so they had to do a lot of setup for the characters. So Romance Dawn setup, Luffy, Zoro, Kobe, Orange Town, Nami, Sierra Village, Usopp, Baratier, Sanji, Arlong Park, more Nami. In fact, I think Nami got the most character development in this season. Overall, I'm going to have to give the season an 8.5 out of 10. Some issues, but a pretty solid start. And as I am recording this, I am in the middle of the Drum Island arc, so hopefully I will have season 2 up here, who knows when, but hopefully in the near future. Originally, I was going to include my rankings of the season 1 arcs, but I didn't want to make this video run too long, so that will be up on Friday. And this will be a YouTube exclusive only, so if you're listening to this via my podcast, sorry. Anyways, that'll be it for this episode of Sam Talks Nerdy. Make sure to check out my review of the Netflix One Piece adaptation. And if you're listening to this via my podcast, make sure to do the usual stuff. Follow me on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Spotify. Leave a 5-star rating and a good review where you can. And if you're watching me on YouTube, again, same stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, stay happy, well, stay healthy. And I will see you or talk to you next time. Peace out.